Hello, YouTube and X. It's your main man BTM here, bringing you back to the BTM Crypto News Network. So I was running behind trying to find something around the house, but we are here. We are live on this Thursday, which is Friday Eve. And today we're talking about Kaspa, hence the t-shirt, and is Binance gearing up to list Kaspa? So let me know what you guys think about that. And let's turn on the spotlight and see what we can see. So as you can see, this is the visualizer for 10 BPS. I just want to hit the 32 BPS to see what the future upgrade will look like. So we'll let that visualizer run in the background, just looking at a few things, and we'll get started. So thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and super chat. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think Binance is gearing up to list Kaspa? So I guess we'll close the visualizer and see what we can see on Twitter. So don't forget to join the BTM Crypto News Network. Just realized it's only on X or Twitter. So this is Kaspa will go beyond all-time high after smart contracts. Fill your bags before it's too late. So any updates on the smart contracts? Do you guys know when Kaspa will release smart contracts? This is Casplex new VM underway. Casplex new VM under development, a lightweight, high performance VM optimized for script automation, Internet of Things, and gaming on Kaspa. Easy to learn, low resource execution. I guess this is just some code. This is now for my establishment here in Brazil. Now my establishment here in Brazil is accepting cash or KAS, and this is Kaspa, and it's weird. I guess this is Spanish or Portuguese. Wow, they got beer in a plastic wrapper. That's actually kind of cool. Let me know what you guys think about that moving forward. You're not too late for CAS. You're right on time. Smart contracts loading, bank bridge coming, real utility, real speed. You only miss if you're asleep. The Casper Air begins. Hold the power in your hands with CASP. 10 BPS. Casper cracked the code. It started with a command and ended with the truth. Another 20 mil cash scooped my wallet too. Are we close to some T1 listing? Is it Binance? So that's the question of the day. Is it Binance? Who is buying this Casp up? Caspa is the fastest open source decentralized layer one blockchain is posed for explosive growth in 2025 with its innovative Ghost DAG protocol and recent upgrades. Cas is redefining scalability, speed, and in the crypto space, here's why Kaspa is the top contender for 2025. Crescendo hard fork success, smart contracts on the horizon. Summer 2025 will bring smart contracts functionality to CASP, unlocking DeFi, NFTs, and other the apps on a network built for speed and scalability. This could drive massive adoption and developers' interests, positioning Caspa as the go-to layer one platform. Growing ecosystem and exchange listing community driven initiatives like Kaspa, KII, and potential listings on top tier exchanges are fueling the momentum. Increased liquidity and visibility could propel Cas to new heights. Global adoption, technical edge. Why the best is still to come with smart contracts, increased BPS, and growing adoption. Caspa is set to dominate as a scalable, secure, and decentralized layer one, uh, making Cas a must watch for investors. Join the Cas revolution. Don't miss out on this high momentum crypto. There's a question. What up, Peter? Isn't Peter faster or call? I'm not sure. Actually, we'd have to go back and check that. I did hear possibly, maybe, but I got to go back and check to make for sure. Bitcoin will reach infinity against fiat currency, but Caspa could get there even faster. Despite having over 10 times the supply, this is both because Caspa's monetary technology is superior and because the stock to flow ratio doubles 4 times faster than Bitcoin. By 2030, the CAS network will likely become extremely disruptive to global finance market and other cryptocurrencies. By 2050, the stock to flow ratio is expected to surpass an astounded 500,000,000. Let's go. With 100 million daily volume and price up to 0.79, 3.6 in the last 24 hours. Liquidity and trader interest is returning fast. When volume and price rise together, something big often begins. Let's go cash. This is at the 0.079. And this is the 24-hour trading volume, which must have been yesterday. 57%. We'll check that in a minute. Is our Casper price steady or not? That is a good question. If you're thinking about yourself, your family, and your future, do a favor, everyone, and buy Cast. And I like the little Cast dragon here. It's pretty cool. What is this? People are emotional selling a lot of projects right now. Same ones crying later they didn't learn patience yet. Of course. And that's the biggest thing. People have to freaking eyes are burning. People have to wait, right? The name of the game is patience. I think Warren Buffett said it best. The people who get rich in stocks and now crypto are the ones that are patiently holding. The ones who lose are the ones that jump around from stock to stock and project to project and continue to lose. Good morning, fam. Always secure Caspa. I guess this is a safety deposit box with Caspa. This is Caspa is the only cryptocurrency with infrastructure and technology to realize Satoshi's vision and ideas. And there's a noticeable surge in positive sentiment for Caspa. Recently, the community is buzzing. Don't sleep on Caspa. See, well, it sounds plain. We're ZBIC and White Rock, both RWAs are being mostly sold because no movement. I want some more ZBIC, but waiting for my bank, shaking my head. Yeah, I actually picked up some more ZBIC this morning. And it's weird. I do this thing where I'll sell what I have to Bitcoin and buy it back. And buying it back at a lower level increases the tokens. I wouldn't recommend you doing it because it doesn't always work. But that's not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. And let's see, keeping it moving. Uh, 2 year, what? Yes, 2 year minimum. Where we at? Uh, car rack, incentivized mainnet token launch. Craven incentivized testnet on testnet 10 pre-liquid token. Demon invite only DevNet with core development infrastructure. Galeo mainnet up to 3,000 TPS core DeFi. Testnet with ZKVM support. Chronologic exit bridge. Mainnet ZKVM support. VM agnostic scalable sync atomic composability. So looks like a lot is coming down the pipeline. So we will see. Shout out to Ingrid Labs, day 3 historic cloud officially joined the project, stating when you have a powerful framework like KDAP, don't fight it, embrace it fully. The framework is the solution, not something to work around. Powered by KNet, Michael's great tool, Cash. So it's like code for Cash with the KDAP, which I need to research that because I'm not 100% sure what the KDAP is. Oh, wow. So yeah, definitely to check that out. What is KDAP? The present purpose. How to vibe code with KDAP. I'll publish CAS authentication project daily on Forks Repro. Retro. What if you could build high fluency dApps on Casp in minutes? That's the idea we have been exploring with KDAP, a small weekend effort side project to highlight Caspa's blazing 10 PS, 10 BPS. It has been a true pleasure to see grassroots efforts like his sale on live while working on this. Our hopes is that these movements are only amplified. Our own efforts always meant to facilitate new ideas, and we have no intention of standardizing how apps on Caspa are supposed to look. In case dApps could rely on data lying between pruning point. What? Greatly increasing design complexity. To circumvent this, we chose to restrict the current efforts to the time-sensitive applications lacking persistence. Consider a blitz chess server. If you initiate a game and don't care about ranking, you only need to track a single game, not any past ones. As our launch title, we didn't have fantastic bullet chest, but we do have the magnificent tic-tac-toe with a nice twist. We might add more, but frankly, it's the best community devs to take it from here. The current code base is a foundation, but is needed on developer experience and UI fonts. Okay, interesting. Basically, just another update. Let's see here. And then this is the address in question. So it was like 7 something, 790, I guess, yesterday. Now it is 816. We're going to check that in the Kaspa FYI. Wallet number 6 at 18 million cash. A major whale is on the move again. Wallet 6 has received 18 million in a transfer from Kraken, signing continual accumulation at the price levels. Actually, I'm not even sure if this is the right one we're looking at. I'm tripping. So this is the top addresses. So it is this guy. Why did it say address? Should be wallet 2. Why do they keep saying wallet 6? Oh, somebody else did. Okay. So tripping. So we had Mexi lost 1.8 mil won. Wallet 2 added 20.3 million. Uphold lost 147,000. Wallet 6 did add 18.4 million. So what is that? 39.7 million we picked up today. 39.40 something. Almost 50 million cash was picked up in the last 24 hours. So something's happening. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. Do you think this is an indication that something is on the horizon? So let's see, 20.3 plus 18.4 plus 1.8 plus 4.3. So it picked up 44 million cash in the last 24 hours. So let me know if you think something's going on. Current holders is 532,000. Added 5 crabs in the last hour, 55 in the last 24. Lost 3 octopus in the last hour, 16 in the last 24. Added 3 fish, 10 in the last 24 hours. Lost 1 dolphin in the last hour, lost 16 in the last 24 hours. Added 4 sharks in the last 24 hours. No movement from whale, humpback, or aquaman. That's nice to know. So we'll check the dashboard. Currently, what happened? What is going on? So currently, cash is 8.4 transactions per second, 10 BPS. Hash rate is still kind of low at 837 petahash. It was at a ether hash and it's been kind of down. I don't know if people have turned their miners off or what, why it's down so much in the hash power. 91.9% mined. Next reduction is 2 days down to $4, 4.9, 4.90 cash. And there's actually, let me see. I thought there was a monitor. It's not cash. What was it? Is it cash? It's not cash flex. What is it? We'll look later because there's another app. Like, what? There's another app that lets you view the Kaspa network. But let's look at the the crypto bubbles. Then we'll go back to the KRC20 tokens. So Mudan's up 18.8%. White is down 37. What is going on? ZBCN is down 8.4. Sui's up 2.8. Nears up 2%. Putty Penguin is down 1.8. Giga Chad is down 4%. Arrow's down 3. CFX is down 2.2. Aleo's down 5.7. Peanuts down 3.5. Nero's down 1.6. Metals up 10%. Uniswap is up 3. And Jest is up 2%. XRP is up 1%. Litecoin is up, what is this? 2.7. Near's up 2. Powell is up 4.6. Mr. Miggles is down 1.2. Bonk's up 9.7. Spectre AI is up 2.4. XPR is up 2.9. Baby Dodge 1.2. Osmosis up 1. Virtuals is up 1. H bar is up 3. Fartcoin is up 8.7 on the day. Brett's up 1.5. Toshi's up 1.5. Swarms is down 3.3. AI's XBT is down 3.4. Lucky's 1.7. Quant 1.7. Bitcoin is up. Where are we? Almost at 110,000, up zero point 0.3 on the day. So let me know what you guys think this is. KRC20 tokens. Kaspa brings liberation. Okay, Mike. Let's see you out here. Ingrid is up 30%, even though this is not the official Ingrid Labs token. Not sure what people are buying it up 30% to 4.3 million market cap. Zales up 2%, Nachos up 1. PPKAS is down 19. KPT KAS is down 13. KREX is the top gainer, up 63%. Ingrid 30, Kiro 29. Kathy is up 10 and Kiki 9. So Zale is 2% to 28.1 mil won. PPKAS is 11.5 mil won, down 19%. Nachos up 1% to 8 million. Kango's up 7% to 4.3 million. Ingrid's up 30% to 4.3. Ingrid's already in the top 5, and it's not even the official Ingrid token. Caspi's 0 to 2.2 million. Casper's up 4% to 1.5. Bert's up 7 to 1.2. Conan's top 10 up 3% to a million. So Conan, the top dog on Caspa, back into the $1 million market cap. Goat is 800K. Croak 512. And just checking on Pac-Man real quick. Pac-Man is down 27 to 18,000. Yipes. KDAO's down 9 to 341. And now I'm looking for Casplex. Because it's weird. I don't know. Casplex was asking about coin minting. So I was trying to figure out. Oh, they haven't minted all the coins yet. Dang it. Okay, that would make sense. Why haven't they minted all the coins yet? Well, Casplex is. Look, you thought I just saw it. What happened? Did you see it? What the freak? It's weird. What happened here? I'm tripping. Didn't I just look at Cashplex? What is Oh, okay, I'm tripping. Yeah, still 60%. So roughly 31% to be mined. Weird. But either way it go, gonna keep it moving. This is Kaspa.com. Zales down 7%. PPKS is down 16. This isn't right. Let me refresh this real quick. So look at this weird. This doesn't even show the same thing that Cast is showing. So Zales 21.8, down 7. PPKAS is down 16. Nachos 8 million. Kango's 4.4. Caspi is 2.2 million. Casper's 1.6. Bert is 1.2. Conan, the top dog on Casper's up 5%, back in the $1 million rank. So that is similar. So this is currently cast at 2 billion, up one, down 2.3, up 0.08 in the last 24 hours. Market cap 111.6 mil won. 7 days down 3, up 3.9. 15 days down 13.3. 90 days up 18.5. And for the year down 54.2. So this is coin market cap says up 5%, 0.05, market cap 0.06, 24-hour trading volume is 100.6 million, up 21%. And why is cash down today? Cash price dipped to 0.95 in the last 24 hours due to minor sell-off, all the time minor sell-off. Bearish technical position and muted market sentiment towards altcoins. Minor rotation. Minor rotation from CAS to Bitcoin, Tau, and Cubic. Increased selling pressure. Technical resistance near the 0.7 aligns with key Fibonacci retracement levels. Bitcoin dominance at 64.4 continues to drain liquidity from altcoins. Minor profit taking and rotation. Multiple reports indicate Kaspa miners are rotating holdings into Bitcoin, Tau, and Cubic to capture higher short-term returns. Kaspa network hash rate remains strong at 15 MOM per cache rate data, but miner rewards have been converted to other assets rather than held. This aligns with Kaspa's 46% volume spike to 108, typical of distribution phases. Technical price struggles below the 30-day SMA at the 0.7 and 50% Fibonacci retracement to the 0.07, while MACD shows bullish divergence. Histogram is at the 0.0014. Chart size 49.5 reflects neutral momentum, insufficient to overcome overhead supply. Media support sits at the 0.7, 61.8 FIB, with the breakdown risk toward the 200-day SMA at 0.09. Bitcoin dominance holds nearly high 64.4, compressing altcoin evaluation. The CMC altcoin season index remains Bitcoin 24 over 100, favoring large cap rotation over speculative alts. Caspa's minus 15 monthly underperforms while Bitcoin reflects the micro pressure. Conclusion: Kaspa's dip combines project-specific miner dynamics and broader altcoin headwinds. Through its ghost stack, fundamentals remain intact. Watch the 0.72 and the 0.77 range to accumulate signs versus a breakdown risk. Will Cash technology edge outweigh miners' sell pressure if Bitcoin dominance softens? That's a lot. Currently the nodes are 25 countries, 12.8 geographic coverage of world countries. Top country, United States, 28.7% of the nodes. Most ditch is Europe with 105 nodes. And here's the list. We're up on Germany by 2. This is getting a tight race here. Germany's right on it. So US is number 1 by Germany number 2 at 27.7%. So I guess we're going to check out a couple videos. This is Quick Crypto. I want to say this is Crypto Chris. Did he change his name or is this somebody else?
Quick Crypto bringing you quick Kaspa news, and we are back once again with some more fresh insight into if and when Binance will list Kaspa.
So he's talking about the Binance listing. Let me see if we can. What is this? If we can push this volume up just a tad bit and get back to the video.
Insider Wolfie recently dropped a lot of alpha information in his recent podcast interview with Ankit, host of XXIM, also regarding Binance Exchange. Head researcher for Uphold Exchange, Dr. Martin Heisterbeck, also gave his perspective on the matter as well. Cherry on top of the Binance Kaspa listing rumors, Binance themselves just uploaded a post on Twitter, which to me heavily implies to Kaspa's block DAG architecture and 10 BPS, to which we're going to start the video of today with this post. So as we can see, July 1st, what if blockchains could multitask? Parallelization enables faster, cheaper, and more scalable networks by executing transactions side by side. And as we delve deeper into the article, it covers the method of parallelization, as well as the benefits of parallelization. But then the most important segment, especially for this interview, are the various types of parallelization: transactional level, smart contract level, and also block level parallelization, which we're going to be discussing in this video. We go all the way down to block level right here. We can see, quote, block level parallelization involves the concurrent creation and validation of blocks, aiming to improve network scalability. By processing multiple blocks at the same time, this approach helps the blockchain accommodate more transactions and prevent potential network congestions. So, aka Kaspa's block DAG architecture is Ghost DAG protocol. This is evidently to me talking about Kaspa, and now with Kaspa's rusty migration and 10 BPS, Kaspa can now process 10 blocks per second, technically speaking 10 parallel blocks, which is nuts. In my belief, that passage of text very clearly identifies and indicates to Kaspa, which has only rallied the Kaspa army once again into believing that Binance are soon going to list Kaspa and that it is inevitable. You can see the support here is unfounded, absolutely insane. Even Wolfie, as we can see if you scroll up, Wolfie here chimed in as well, saying, what if you upgraded to the newer version of Rusty Kaspa, version 1.0.1, which removes the obsolete dust prevention mechanism and allows for easier work with multi-output transactions, which is huge news and once more a massive upgrade. That actually leads me into the next paragraph here in the block level parallelization post here, which supports my belief that Binance is going to list Kaspa in the near future. Again, quote, block level parallelization requires careful implementation to avoid compromising the security of the blockchain. Moreover, block level parallelization demands more computational resources, which raises the hardware requirements for network nodes. This could potentially limit the ability for some users to participate in the network, negatively affecting its decentralization and accessibility. So those are the potential shortcomings of block level parallelization, but these are the shortcomings, the issues that Kaspa has already addressed and solved. The pruning feature for Kaspa reduces storage requirements for nodes, which fosters decentralization and accessibility. The K-heavy hash promotes more distributed mining through GPU-friendly hashing. So everybody can get involved, even with decade-old hardware. I think people with 2012 Max mining node with Kaspa. And then the high block rate, the 10 bps, reduces MEV opportunities by limiting the time and control a single miner has over the transaction orders, inherently making Kaspa more secure. So the shortcomings of block level parallelization, Kaspa has addressed and they're continuing to address more and more. The Dagonite will be a massive step up from there as well, making it also scalable with latency. The best part about all of this is that Binance are most definitely well aware of Kaspa's tech, as Wolfie confirmed in the segment of this interview with Ankit XXIM. Binance have been hammering Kaspa with tech questions for the last 6 weeks straight. It's not a dead room by any means, so my belief, not financial advice, but I'm very sure they will list Kaspa. But as Wolfie also confirms, they're probably just waiting until it makes business sense. So ultimately, when the market is in a huge uptrend, breaking up.
What is going on? You Than? You Thon? Thanks for joining. And let me get back to the video. So basically, he's talking about Caspa won't get listed on Binance until Binance thinks it is a good opportunity. So it has nothing. Oh, no, that's not what we wanted to do. Doesn't have much to do with the actual listing. It is just
Been
when
going on for 18 months. Yeah, I mean, two clicks.
Binance wants to list it.
Binance have
Where were we?
nodes
Okay,
with
so right
Kaspa. And then the high block rate, the 10 bps, reduces MEV opportunities by limiting the time and control a single miner has over the transaction orders, inherently making Kaspa more secure. So the shortcomings of block level parallelization, Kaspa has addressed and they continue to address more and more. The Dagonite will be a massive step up from there with latency. The best part about all of this is that Binance are most definitely well aware of Kaspa's tech, as Wolfie confirmed in the segment of this interview with Ankit XXIM. Binance have been hammering Kaspa with tech questions for the last 6 weeks straight. It's not a dead room by any means, so my belief, not financial advice, but I'm very sure they will list Kaspa. But as Wolfie also confirms, they're probably just waiting until it makes. So ultimately, when the market is in a huge uptrend, breaking out and retail comes flooding back into the crypto space. Take a listen to the interview here.
Binance has been hammering us with tech questions for the last 6 weeks, probably. Okay. This morning, they were going at it last night. Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
So there is something behind the scenes happening.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's been going on for a year and a half. I don't get excited anymore because it's been going on for 18 months. Yeah. I mean, 2 Christmases ago.
So I thought, well, I've got you here. You can clarify if those rumors had any substantiation behind them.
Okay, so I can tell you facts that we know. So fact, I'm in the integration room, and facts, they never mention anything in there about when or like we're thinking about it, or we need, if you can give us this and this or provide a market maker, then we'll turn on trading on this day or in the next 6 weeks or something. They never said a peep about it. That's a fact. Then but they continue to ask questions about how to make it run like a top. So there's I mean, I don't think they're doing it for fun. They're a business and they're not in the favor business. Okay. No. But they have a plan, I would imagine when it's convenient for them and it makes the most business sense, they probably will turn on spot trading. Yeah. This is another fact. There was about a series of 4 tweets in about 36 hours, 36 or 48 hours in 1 or 2 days. CZ himself plus Binance Binance on Twitter. Binance posted 3 real hints about Kaspa, it seemed like.
Yeah.
And then, you know, one was like, solve what is the trilemma?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. That
And
was
then there was one like there was one where it even had the hat, like Michael Sutton is Orthodox Jewish, and he has the hat, you know. And there was a picture with him with the hat on from Australia last November, and then all of a sudden there's like this silhouette with the exact same hat. It wasn't a cowboy hat; it was the Sutton hat, you know.
right.
So they seem to be poking, you know, to do a little experiment, see what kind of likes or reaction they got to test how big the community was or something. Maybe they're doing their own research to see, is it really, like, if we're not getting a pile of coins out of these people, is it really this big a deal? Should we maybe turn on trading this year sometime? Like, I don't know. They don't tell me anything, but we've been in contact with them for almost 2 years now.
Now, trust me, I know we have all been waiting for this Binance listing for well over a year now. Since December 2023, technically, even Wolfie stated that he thought we'd get a listing 2 Decembers ago. Nicholas Sismel, who was the ex-head of listing for Binance and now is head of Cas Media, he also gave an insight as well and highlighted in this article that there were technical difficulties on Binance's part. Kaspa is so revolutionary and foreign to what Binance is accustomed to that it takes time and it takes a while for them to fully integrate and audit the code and technology. Furthermore, for those who may not know, Binance are very, very strict when it's code and tech audits, more so than any exchange in the world, and this is primarily due to compliance issues. Thus, while the wait is longer than expected and it has been well overdue, the interest is definitely there. Wolfie pointed to the complexity of Kaspa as both a strength as well as a hurdle, as we can see right here. When you have a breakthrough layer 1 that's very complex and only 5 people in the world understand how it works, so Son Belinsky, Michael Sutton, you could argue Crypto Aspect, and some others ones that I'm sure are very well integrated, but I don't know the whole names of them. That's my lack of information there. But when only 5 people know how the code and how Kappa actually works, and you don't have a foundational wallet to pay for listings either, exchanges are less inclined to integrate it because there's a bigger risk to reward for them. But the fact, again, that Binance have been hammering tech questions and actively conversing with Kaspa for weeks, if not for years, is reassuring and positive proof that Binance are still interested, very interested in Kaspa, and they see the opportunity in Kaspa as well. And given the market sentiment, the M2 money supply that is suggesting that Bitcoin's about to go through another leg up, the Kaspa smart contracts that are coming out this month, Igra Lab, testnet coming out this month, Kasplex, hopefully their mainnet will come out this month, their testnet's already out. Binance hopefully could be ready to finally push that button and issue a Kaspa spot listing. And this recent post of Binance may be proof of that as well. Also spoken about in the interview, which I'm not going to play here, but you can watch the interview yourself if you have not done so already. The Kaspa community has carried this project through thick and thin. Remember when Kraken finally announced their listing of Kaspa? It became their most viewed tweet ever. 1.3 million views. That shows the power of this community. So there, as a result, is a strong speculation from Wolfie, from myself, and many others that supports a theory that these major tier 1 exchanges, these major tier 1s, are making posts hinting at Kaspa to farm engagement, to see if it's worth for them to take the risk in buying Kaspa out of their own pocket, which they are not used to being paid for a listing, and then out of their own pocket listing Kaspa. Crypto.com have been doing it. OKX have been hinting at it for a while. Binance have been the most obvious, with 3, 4, or even 5 posts that were made public this year, talking about the blockchain trilemma, block time over clock time, the crescendo piano, Michael Sutton's hat and outfit, and then, of course, this post here as well. Binance will come, in my belief, and I count myself very, very fortunate, truth be told, maybe frustratingly so, considering Kaspa has been stagnant since August, although people are now saying, technically speaking, for over a year, which you could argue, although it only started going down from August. Point being is frustratingly, yes, but I still count myself fortunate that I can scoop up Kaspa before the other major tier ones list the project. Because once it does, once Binance lists Kaspa, I believe many more will very quickly follow in suit. And if you want to learn much more, to understand how to better capitalize in these markets through a lot more information, information, what more, then come check out the Coin Factory VIP group. We have a limited time offer where you can join for free for 7 days free, as we can see here. And now, thanks to our working together with BYDeFi in exchange with no KYC, no VPN, and regulatory licenses in Canada, the United States, and many more regions, should you sign up through the affiliate link down below in the description and follow the steps in our free Discord server, you will receive many benefits, including permanent VIP access to the BYDeFi channels in there and a 1-month free trial to the Coin Factory executives. With us right now, they're currently holding a new user deposit campaign, a chance to get up to a free $2,000 bonus when trading. If listing, Dr. Martin Heisberg has another perspective on the matter, which is very insightful in my belief. He says the reason that Coinbase and Binance are avoiding embracing Kaspa is because they know Kaspa is a massive threat to their systems, being the base chain and the BNB chain. In that regard, BNB actually have just introduced the Maxwell hard fork upgrade just a few days ago that reduces BSC block times from 1.5 seconds to 0.75 seconds to enhance transaction speed and network responsiveness. This upgrade will also improve validator communication and accelerate block syncing, benefiting users, developers, validators, and node operators. A very, very good upgrade for BNB, and it's now become more competitive, which is great for them. But technically Kaspa's block time is 0.1 seconds, 10 blocks per second, 10 bps. So while BNB is now more competitive, it still doesn't hold a flame to Kaspa. In saying that, though, going back full circle, maybe the doc is right. Maybe they are scared of Kaspa, and therefore this upgrade from BNB, which has not surpassed Kaspa but made it more competitive, may further delay a Kaspa listing. You know what? This post actually reminds me of something that Kasplex's co-founder Chris Kang stated last year in September, that 10 BPS with Kaspa and ZK opcodes with Kaspa will become the endgame, faster, cheaper, safer, and still decentralized. This last paragraph, the last thread here, is the most important to me, stating that the existing layer 2 solutions out there, being Base, being BNB, being many more, these existing layer 2 solutions might not want to give up their centralized secrets of schemes. Why? Because they are already generating income, millions of dollars to hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars a month. They are creating insane revenue already with their outdated, terrible centralized schemes. They're already making stupid money. Therefore, as a result, not wanting to shift to decentralized, not wanting to give that up, they may also try to suppress Kaspa as a result. Ordinary users, which I'm sure many won't understand that, many don't actually understand what they're holding or understand the space entirely. Ordinary users might not realize that the layer 2s they are using are actually a centralized service, meaning they can just stop the transaction whenever they want to. They have the power to just pull the pin whenever they want. Decentralization is security. However, they should know Kaspa decentralization, with its ability to verify ZK proofs, will become the infrastructure for the entire blockchain world. In the same way, the world tried to suppress and deny Bitcoin from being a form of viable currency or money. The same way they tried to suppress and deny the internet from taking over as a new means of transferring and receiving and distributing information. They will try and have tried to suppress Kaspa. And once more, in my belief, not financial advice again, but in my belief, they will not be able to. They have to adopt in order to get ahead of the game and stay relevant. My belief in that is also due to the KII. KII responded to Doc's post here, responding to similar queries about what if Kaspa gets left behind. And they stated that Kaspa represents a new long-term asset class that is an existential threat to many of the rest of the players in this playing field. And that they are currently working on the ZETEX, a zero emission trading exchange, which is for arguably a much bigger addressable market than that of Binance's and Coinbase's. And that's not even mentioning the Warp Core and Gigawatt stablecoin, all three of which are going to be live and in pilot this year's Q4 in just 3 months' time. There's so much more to come, family. Kaspa, once again, is also trying to retest and surpass that critical 8 cents level of resistance. Like it did back in April, back here, we saw it consolidate for about a week, and then we saw it break out with Bitcoin on the cusp of breaking 110K. Once again, it did so earlier and then got rejected. If we can see Bitcoin make that move upwards, which tomorrow's unemployment data could be a good indicator of that. Once Bitcoin breaks out, I'm very confident Kaspa will also break above 8 cents, and that will hopefully be the move needed for a bit more volatility, a bit more good price action for the crypto market. Altcoins do a lot better, and we'll see Kaspa hopefully value from there on as well. But let me know down below in the comments section, and if you enjoyed the video, as always, leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more. Always do your own research, and if you want to learn more, then come check out the VIP group. And as always, don't be emotional, be logical, and I'll see you in the next one.
So that was Click Crypto, which I thought was Crypto Chris. Just realized that's the wrong person. What up, Danny? So this is
Binance has been hammering us with tech.
the same pretty much with Crypto Crew about what he says about Binance listing from five. Let's see what he has to say real quick as well.
Questions for the last 6 weeks, probably. This morning. They were going at it last night. Yeah. I mean, it's been going on for a year and a half. I don't get excited anymore because it's been going on for 18 months. Yeah. I mean, 2 Christmases ago. I thought they were going to turn it on, in 2 Christmases ago. I thought spot trading was going to be turned on. They have a plan, I would imagine when it's convenient for them and it makes the most business sense, they probably will turn on spot trading.
What's up, crypto crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Crypto Mite, actively escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto oceans. If you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Into the boat.
Crypto crew, when it comes to the top tier exchange listings, the age-old question remains when. Today, Wolfie of Kaspa will shine some light on that. Stay tuned, crypto crew.
Who wants to wait 42 seconds to watch something download instead of 2 seconds? Nobody.
Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Always remember to keep your crypto investments safe. Practicing self-custody is key, especially during the 2025 bull run. In my personal opinion, the Tangem wallet is your best option. Plug and play, easy to use, and the most affordable cold storage out there. So if you wish to order your Tangem wallet today, you can get 10% off using code CryptoCrew. Link in the description box below. Thanks so much for your support in advance, and may the Lord Jesus Christ bless you all.
Species that cannot adapt become extinct. Bitcoin 7 transactions per second. Kaspa infinitely more. Evolution continues. Think Kaspa.
The other day, Wolfie stopped by at the XXIM podcast together with Ankit, tackling the question about the potential Coinbase and Binance spot listing.
There were a lot of rumors post Crescendo, 5th of May, when the Crescendo vote came out. A lot of rumors that, hey, Binance is there. Binance will list because of going back to the integration part.
Sure.
Binance will list post Crescendo. So far, we are perhaps a month and a half in. Were those rumors actually true? Because I don't know where the rumors come from, right? So I thought, well, I've got you here. You can clarify if those rumors had any substantiation behind them.
Okay, so I can tell you facts that we know. So facts, I'm in the integration room, and facts, they never mention anything in there about when or like we're thinking about it, or we need, if you can give us this and this, or provide a market maker, then we'll turn on trading on this day or in the next 6 weeks or something. They never said a peep about it. That's a fact. But they continue to ask questions about how to make it run like a top. So I don't think they're doing it for fun. I have no idea. But I would just be hopeful that they have their own plan. They're a business and they're not in the favor business. Okay. No. But they have a plan. I would imagine when it's convenient for them and it makes the most business sense, they probably will turn on spot trading. Now, this is another fact. there was about a series of 4 tweets in about 36 hours, 36 or 48 hours, in 1 or 2 days. CZ himself plus Binance on Twitter. Binance posted 3 real hints about Kaspa, it seemed like.
Yeah.
And then, one was like, what is the trilemma?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. That
And
was.
then there was one where it even had the hat, like Michael Sutton is Orthodox Jewish, and he has the hat, and there was a picture with him with the hat on from Australia last November. And then all of a sudden there's this silhouette with the exact same hat. It wasn't a cowboy hat. It was the Sutton hat,
Right.
So they seem to be poking, to do a little experiment and see what kind of likes or reaction they got to test how big the community was or something. Maybe they're doing their own research to see, is it really, like, if we're not getting a pile of coins out of these people, is it really this big of a deal? Should we maybe turn on trading this year sometime? Like, I don't know. They don't tell me anything, but we've been in contact with them for almost 2 years now. Yeah. So that one we have.
It's good to get the facts out and some speculation also, which we may not be true. And when was the last time you guys contacted? Like, is it a regular exchange of messages, or is it more, once a month type? Someone just around?
Yeah, Binance has been hammering us with tech questions for the last 6 weeks, probably. Okay. This morning, they were going at it last night. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So there is something behind the scenes happening.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's been going on for a year and a half. I don't get excited anymore because it's been going on for 18 months. Yeah. I mean, 2 Christmases ago, I thought they were going to turn it on. And 2 Christmases ago, I thought spot trading was going to be turned on. They didn't abandon us. It's not dead. It's not a dead room. Somebody's telling the guys who are asking the questions to make it work for someday or for something. I have no idea. Yeah. Now, Coinbase, we mentioned Coinbase. I can tell you about Coinbase real quick. They're a very strange... They're a funny, like the CIA of crypto. They don't tell you. They really don't tell you anything. So last year, I think at the end of last year, that KII, Kaspa Industrial, wrote like an open letter. I was telling them like, hey, can we talk to somebody or something? And then their attorney answered, and he got them in touch with me. I met a nice lady who I had a Zoom with on the same screen right here, and that was last year. She was really nice. She told me they know of Kaspa, and she's pushing for it, but there's no real fast track to it. So like when they say the listings are free, it's free if they list it when they think it's a great idea. Hopefully they think it's a great idea someday. Beyond that, unfortunately, that nicely left like 2 or 3 weeks. So she's not even there anymore. She introduced me to a new guy, and the new guy ignores me. So I'm a little stuck with them at the moment. So if anybody's watching who's neighbors with Brian Armstrong, then invite him over for some champagne or some vodka.
Yeah.
When he gets bombed, take him to the jacuzzi and then tell him, Kaspa, just turn on trading. It'll be great.
You think it's also to do with the volume itself? Because I know we talked about the money part. They obviously are driven by listing fees that they charge, but also the volume, right? That's a big key. And the best way to look at it, right, is the Trump and Melania coin. Soon as they came out, right, in January this year, they were all on Binance, Coinbase, even Melania, which is not official coin, right? It was, I think, Mana coin. They were both trading on these things. And it was, for me at least, it's because they were just had so much volume at that time, and they couldn't miss out on, getting the
volume. Though it's almost like a chicken and the egg thing. How are you going to get volume if you're not on Coinbase and Binance, right, or whatever, or Binance? So I would imagine, just like Trump and the White House and those guys all have the hotline. There's got to be some like, the high-end golf course hotline from CZ to like Trump, Trump's son. Yeah, we're coming out with a thing. It's my dad's token. Yeah, let's just get it going. How many do you want? Send me your ETH address. Bling, there you go. Here's 15% of supply. Let's just turn it on. We'll make a killing. It'll be great. I'll see you in the Cayman Islands next month. Bye.
That's how deals are done, right? That's how deals are actually done.
Yeah, they really are done. Yeah, but not Kaspa deals because there's no thin air any to give away. So when you have like one of these super successful corporate coins or projects, tokens, whatever, like say Solana or Say or Sui, These things, that's a corporation. So in this machine, there's a corporation that's constructed for the purpose of making money. And they think, how can we make money? Should we start a weed company? Well, that's kind of played out. Wait, this crypto thing's hot. Let's make a cryptocurrency. Okay, let's make a corporation for cryptocurrency. We need to hire some developers. We need marketing guys. We need a logo. We need a bank account. We need investors. Let's make a pitch deck. And they get all this money. And then they hire people. They make the story of why it's the best thing in the world. So, and then when they start the L1, they do a pre-mine or a foundation wallet or a something. Somehow they have a huge pile of the coins in existence, right? So they have this floor in the building of the corporation is full of free tokens for them. So Kaspa doesn't have that because it was very similar, following the playbook of Bitcoin fair launch to a T. So we don't have any free tokens for anybody, no free coins. So the first 2.5 years were very rough. We had to crowdfund it. I paid for some things myself without crowdfunding. I didn't think it would be appropriate. I did the market making out of my own pile of coins for the years. Yeah, I paid for the market making and the liquidity.
Crypto crew, bottom line, at the making of this recording, the overall crypto ocean is tanking a little bit. Spot listing a layer 1 project such as Kaspa may not be a good idea for now, but in my opinion, this will inevitably happen because we are talking about the fastest proven true proof of work crypto project that has Bitcoin-like security while staying fully decentralized that can actually scale like a fast proof of stake blockchain.
10 blocks per second means real-time settlement. Real-time settlement means real-time business. Welcome to instant commerce. Think Kaspa.
Not financial advice, of course, just my conviction I share with conviction. Just know what you hold, crypto crew, because Kaspa's moment will just be a matter of time and adoption. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good.
Stick around.
Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix. Let's continue to be on the lookout for the next big thing here on.
So shout out to your crypto crew. Thanks for joining on this Thursday, which is Friday Eve, and all your input about the Binance listing. I guess we'll come back later today with a ZBIC. The ZBIC price is going down hard. So we need to figure out what's going on there. But thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And it's okay to be weird or different. Maybe it's not you that's weird or different. Maybe everyone else is. But either way, thanks for joining. Have a good 4th of July weekend and holiday. I might see you tomorrow, but I'm not sure yet. But as always, let's get back to the money and stay dangerous. Miner out.